really want to open the fridge anyway. You know what's in there?
It's the
Are the
sausages.
sausages still in there?
Sausages are still in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Lad, that's awful.
Like,
I was
hang
just
on,
recording.
Hang
For
on.
the sake of recording.
Why is the fridge in the garage my responsibility?
Whoever parks the car in here, it's their responsibility. And so far, you've been the only one to park the car in here.
Yeah, okay, fair enough then.
How many more beers are you going to have?
Well, it looks like 2.
Yeah, so it's fine. You'll down those.
I'd
in the next
still like them
30
cold.
minutes. It's fine.
Look, just be happy that you get to drink during this podcast.
Fair. Yeah, okay.
Welcome back, everyone, to another installment of the Nagcast. I'm joined by your hosts, Jahan.
Hello, how's everyone?
Good. Robbie.
Yeah, not bad. You know, it's been a week, but look, it's Friday.
It is. It's Friday, actually.
Yeah, I'm not going to go there.
That's really white.
Okay. I feel like you're the only person that can actually pull off saying that.
I always feel cooler. And then I hear you
That's
talk.
terrible. Yeah, don't ever say it. No.
What's been happening, guys? It's been. We're actually to our listeners. We're actually a few days late upon releasing this.
2 days late, yeah. But look, man, it's been a week. You know, just I don't know where people think January is a quiet month. I'm definitely suffering this week.
Yeah,
More weeks.
you of all people, at least today.
Oh no, it's been a 4-day slog. You know, just yeah.
You know what it was? It was when I was going to bed, and I thought I was like really, really tired. And it was probably about 11 o'clock, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed. And Robbie looks at me and he goes, oh, I'm staying up till about 2 a.m. in the morning. Why were you staying up till 2 a.m. in the morning,
I
Robbie?
was working, man.
Yeah? What do you do?
I was just spruiking Korean electronics. is the most neutral way of saying it.
Yeah. Are we allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, no, it's out now. The Galaxy S21. So I've been lucky enough to have a little bit of hands-on with it. It's a lovely phone, but like I think working in tech has ruined me a little bit because I get so obsessed with like the latest tech that like I actually get like hands-on with it quite early. I'm just like, oh my god, like this, like I want this, and it's just, and then I can't have this, and I just have to pick which one I can actually have. So yeah, it does suck working for like a massive brand like that, but it's the same way I'm very lucky that I get to be able to tell you guys what it's actually like. I think it's a refinement more than a reinvention of it. Like a lot of the stuff that they did was just tweaking what was good already and just making it better, which look, the S20 was a good phone. Like it's a damn good phone. They've made it better and made it cheaper. Can't go wrong. Like good on you, Samsung. I much prefer the black matte back on it than the glossy, because
Hang on. Say it 5 times fast.
Yeah, that actually
No.
does sound like a tongue twister to me.
black matte back, black matte back, black matte back, black matte back.
Do you know what I think of? AC/DC Back in Black.
Well, yeah, no, it's like the glossy thing is just a fingerprint magnet. The matte is actually really nice, and then the camera system on it, like director's view. I've never seen anything like it on like a smartphone before. I've never seen it on a camera really before, to be honest. Maybe and then again, I haven't seen too many vlogger cameras before, but it is a damn cool feature. Like that is going to be huge for anyone who like does reaction videos, does vlogger videos. Like I think that's like your perfect mode in a camera in your phone.
That was my immediate thought. I mean, what was the first thing I said? It was like, God, this is going to be so good for gamers. Like this is, I mean, if you just wanted to if that's your phone, you're replacing like so many bits of gear that you could just essentially set up your phone on a tripod stand or any format that you want and just use this phone.
Yeah, or imagine you're walking around like a gaming conference and you want to like live stream your experience there.
It's next level.
There you go, done in one. It's like it's a ridiculous feature.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I've gone and pre-ordered mine. I was talking to you at 6 a.m, going like, why is Optus not figured this shit out? Why can't I
Give
order
it till
this?
9 a.m., dickhead, when everything opens.
But I did get it. I ended up getting it. So I've got the 256 gigabyte.
That's enough too.
I think so. I was going to go 120, but just the fact it doesn't have any expandable.
Yeah, it doesn't have expandable storage, but I think as well the fact they are big on the 8K video recording and like even like they have 4K 60 frames per second in every camera lens. Like you will use that memory up.
Yeah, it's going to get eaten up quickly.
I know, like with the partners with the Microsoft partnership, like they get like the 100 gigs of OneCloud. Whoever uses OneCloud, I don't know, losers. I mean, you get that, or else just pay for Google Drive. I don't know, but
How much is Google Drive a year? Like, or
I
a
pay
month?
$250 a month for it's 100 gigs a year.
I would arguably want more than that, but if it's only $250 a month, yeah.
What are you
that's-
using it for, other than like documents and photos and videos?
I know. I think it's more of a peace of mind thing for me.
Really?
I just because I take so many videos and like pictures.
How many times do you watch those videos over again?
Oh, I sometimes go back through them. I legitimately do, and just like and because of Google's photo thing where it puts everyone together, I just go back and look at all of them.
Okay, whatever. But yeah, I would say keep an eye out on the channel for some like director's view vids. I think we can show people what it's actually like now. Now that it's actually
Listeners,
out.
Robbie has the S21 in his hands right now.
Oh my God, look, this is actually the
It's
best bit of
just such a
promo. We're doing this
beautiful
podcast
Actually-
whilst and actually using it at the same time.
It's actually ridiculous. Like Jahan's drinking, I'm holding a microphone. The only reason I'm not drinking is because I have to hold a microphone on the phone at the same time. And yeah, it's just it's fucking damn cool mode. That's going to look really random in Instagram. I think we need to have a better script. It's like, so this is director's view. This is Jahan and me at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Tom and me at the same time. And this is the latest episode of the podcast. Go visit wherever you can.
Lovely.
Thank you.
That-
Much better.
That's gonna look damn fine.
Podcast listeners, I hope you're looking at your phone there to actually watch that video there.
Anyway, I think the tech news, CES. Did you see the transparent TV?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god!
Oh.
What a centerpiece.
God.
LG, fucking
You know,
claps for LG.
the fact that I sent you that during the day, you're like, I cannot for the life of me open this right now.
You realize I am surrounded by Samsung people.
I was so excited. I was like, whoa.
I was just like, that is the fucking coolest shit. It
It's-
was so cool.
LG's known for this stuff, right? Because they had that wallpaper TV
They have
screen.
the
and the rolling one
rollable
as well.
TV.
Yeah.
Do you know how much that shit costs?
Yeah, it's gonna be like it's like 5 digits, right? Five digits.
Yeah, it's like 60,000.
Yeah, it's mental. But like, imagine just like that rolling TV is just such. It's a centerpiece. Well, not a centerpiece, but it's a feature, essentially.
It's
Because
definitely not a center. Like, have you seen the box that it rolls into?
No, I know. Yes, exactly. But like, have that up against a wall there, and you can absolutely have that little tiny bit where it shows all the time and like the weather and crap, or then roll it out. I swear, I
Yeah.
saw that video on MKBHD's YouTube video last year, but I'm excited
Yeah.
to see that transparent wall.
CES was pretty cool this year. Like even though it was virtual, it was pretty fucking sick. Like the robots, the
robots.
yeah, Samsung had a new like kitchen robot.
I
It
missed
like
that.
it like pours you cocktails. It like I didn't even know about this until I saw it in the news. Like I work for Samsung and I didn't even fucking know about it. Like, I was like, fuck, this shit's cool. Like we got a robot that makes cocktails. Why have we not been
So-
talking about this?
So when can we get one in the house, Rob?
I fucking as soon as possible, mate. Yeah.
It's gonna be calling Jimmy Brings for us, picking up our orders, pouring it
Goes
then
to the-
for
Can I
us.
see your ID? I'm like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, look, I think that's a pretty good segue into what I want to rip through with you guys, because oh my God, the amount of news that's happened in the past week. I'm talking movies, I'm talking games, and I'm talking tech. We've already listed a pretty good.
You could already take one of those things off the list, man.
Absolutely, other than the fact that PS5, those little DualSense controllers are ruining mechanical watches, man.
Oh, also, JB Hi-Fi are doing pre-orders of PS5 again, so, you know.
I think also Xbox.
Yeah,
Series
so
X,
they're restocking
It was
it.
the
I mean,
Series S, wasn't it?
they'll
no, S was up, but then X is coming.
they'll probably fly off the shelves, so anyone listening who doesn't have one yet, who wants one, doesn't want to wait till April, get amongst it.
Don't be a scalper, Please, for the love of God,
Yeah,
don't
God,
be a
please
scalper.
don't.
Anyone who's paying 4 digits for a next gen gaming console, I actually don't have any sympathy for it. Like, just fucking wait your turn.
Have you looked at like FB Marketplace though? Because if you type it in right now, and they are in the thousands of people just selling PS5s and Xbox Series X's, it's ridiculous.
It's yeah.
It's either a sign that the console is shit or people are scalping.
Well, look at me. I'm building a PC in Feb, so I'm joining. I'm getting back to the PC master race. I'm getting back to my roots.
Nice. What's your first game you're going to play on it?
Minecraft,
Assassin's Creed.
or Tetris. No.
That's some widescreen Tetris right there.
Hey, Xbox Game Pass, they've got Tetris on there.
Oh,
Jump on
that's why you build a Game Pass. That's like, yeah. Let's. I want people to be able to play Tetris anywhere they want.
4K TV.
You see,
Ooh.
you see those people with like the Nitros like cooled liquid cooling systems in their PC. They get like the most next level GPU graphics card, and they all do it just to run Minecraft. And it's like, dude.
Look, you do whatever you want with it. I couldn't give a shit what you do with your PC. So if you want to spend that money and make Minecraft run at 7,000 frames, absolutely.
Look, it's like drinking whiskey. There's no real wrong way to drink it. However, as long as you're drinking whiskey,
Yeah, no, I'm cool with
you
that.
know.
That's
I'm
totally.
good with
That's not where I thought you were going to go with that. I thought that was going to be brilliant.
That wasn't brilliant.
There's so many ways to drink whiskey, but there's only one way to actually drink it.
I didn't want to alienate our base.
True. Fair enough. Well, moving into games, like I said, a lot has happened. I'm going to rip through a few. Yeah. What a week. Hell of a week.
What a year this week has been, huh?
So Jonas Neubauer unfortunately passed away. Speaking about Tetris, he was a 7-time world champ Tetris person.
You say, speaking of Tetris, I feel like that was the segue into him dying. Did he do anything else?
I actually didn't put 2 and 2 together until I looked at my notes and I went, oh, that's well done.
What else does he do?
Nothing. That's just what he was famous for.
Then why did you say speaking of Tetris? It was obviously the segue in.
Classic Tetris. That's what he was.
Okay.
Seven-time world champ.
Okay.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, that game's... Everyone loves Tetris. You can't hate Tetris, Robbie.
You can't love it either. It passes the time.
Yeah, and that's all I need from a video game sometimes.
It's satisfying and passes the time. Some would say that's sex. Some would say that's Tetris. I am neither of those people.
You can't have both.
You can't do both.
Moving on, Call of Duty Modern Warfare's Warzone at the moment is pretty much rendered unplayable. It's going through an immense amount of patches, just with the most recent Cold War Call of Duty that came out. So they've actually immersed the two games together because people are still loving Warzone, and it's like even pro players and
no
streamers
one's playing Cold War.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And someone mentioned something to me the other day. I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together. It's just their way of trying to get people to obviously buy Cold War because they're just trying to make the old Call of Duty crap.
Good old Activision. Back at it
Did you
again.
see, speaking of games that have lost their base, did you see that Cyberpunk has lost 79% of its player base?
Well,
But still boasting insane numbers.
yeah.
For
Well,
sales.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, it's still doing all right. But like speaking of Cyberpunk, CD Projekt Red put out their apology video yesterday. I want to say.
I bet they wish they never made this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Like people like in the comments were just like, "Why did you make this for?" Like a lot of them were like, "You clearly made this with the old gen in mind." Like current gen's been out for a month since the game's been released, so like there's no real excuse there for that sort of situation happening. It like look, DLC's been delayed, which I'm a little annoyed by, but I'd rather this game be 100% playable than 80% playable.
I want everyone to be able to play this game, but even just with my hands-on experience with it and based like on how you play it, Jahan, obviously PC, Master Race wins again. Like I everyone has their platform of choice, but I still think playing it on PC would just be the way forward anyway, irregardless of what happens moving forward. It's just I think if you want the most, like the ultimate experience in terms of fidelity and
modding capabilities,
like it's going to be massive. And if that's what you're
the
looking
thing is,
for, then
Cyberpunk's got that vibe of I can sit here for 3 or 4 hours and play, which I can't sit at a desk and just
really,
I couldn't sit at a desk and just play it like that. I could sit on my couch and just lounge and play.
I'm going to get you a couch for your PC.
Thank you. I would appreciate it. I need a new chair, actually. So, if anything, that
There you go,
let's get me
Christmas.
that.
Notice how I didn't say birthday.
Yeah.
Moving on into cooler. I think this news is awesome. But LucasArts is going through a bit of a resurrection at the moment. Its new, I suppose, the brand name, inverted commas, is going to be called Lucasfilm Games.
And EA has lost the license to Star Wars. Ubisoft.
Look, let's give them credit for the last 2 games. They were pretty good. Jedi Fallen Order and Squadrons was pretty good.
Yeah, cool. 7 years, 4 games, and 2 good games out of them. Like, look, Battlefront was good. Battlefront 2, sorry, was good. Obviously, it had
In
a
terms
very
of visual, yeah.
It had a rocky start, and then ended up in a pretty decent spot. Fallen Order was good, and Rogue Squadron was fucking fantastic as well. But I'm sorry, 7 years, and you've made 4 games. Like,
It's just an abusive relationship.
Yeah.
And fair play to LucasArts for getting out of it. Like, let's just congratulate them.
yeah, fucking hell. And like, I don't know, should we
would,
clap?
but
or just like,
I don't know.
You
what-
don't
we
have
don't-
to say it. We could have just edited it in there. Just don't. Now you're causing yourself editing problems. We could have just edited it in there.
Should we do it again?
No.
no, I like it. Keep it in. Leave it in.
Oh my God.
I found it now.
You guys, you're gonna have to forgive us, guys. If you couldn't tell, this podcast already sounds immensely better than any of our previous episodes. That's because we are playing with some brand new equipment. Well, brand new for us, at least. Anyway, Roadcasters Pros. We've got Rode mics, Rode stands. We've got
Got a cloud.
we've
Thing.
got a cloud amp.
microphone
Cloud-
activator.
Cloud lighter.
We're destroying latency. We're just really at that next phase, you know.
We're destroying the purpose of this equipment. This roadcaster sits here sullen and underused,
Absolutely.
listening to our shite.
But look, one thing I want to make a point of, because we talked about this off air, was the fact that think about before EA got the rights to do all these Star Wars games, there would have been so many companies out there like the Ubisofts, like the Rockstars, like Take-Two, like Bethesda's, Activision, Blizzard, who would have all had a pitch ready, a game idea, or at least some type of concept, a demo that they would have had to have pitched to be like, this is the reason why we should, the reason why we should have Star Wars for the next 7 years. And lo and behold, look what's been coming out the past few days. You've got Bethesda announcing a new Indiana Jones game. I'm actually kind of excited for it, even though I've never seen one movie.
You've never seen a movie.
But for some reason, the game really
How
excites
the
me.
fuck have you not seen any of the Indiana Jones movies?
You know what's worse? I promised the audience that I would actually.
You did, and you haven't.
Oh yeah, shit! Holy crap! How did I forget this?
I know.
Well,
I
that's
know.
your fault for not keeping tabs on
It's
me.
your fault for not watching any of them.
Yes. Anyway, I want to get through this. Ubisoft.
Why are you excited about it?
Because I think
Why?
a game like that, because I understand what Indiana Jones is. I think a game like that would be awesome, and I love Bethesda.
Okay, go on. Next.
Anyway, another really cool news. So Ubisoft Massive, the guys, or the devs, I should say, behind The Division, which is a game that I fanboy over shitloads. I love it so much. But they are also in development of a Star Wars game. And to confirm this even further, they are already posting up job listings to start development on this. This is insane. That's cool.
What further than confirming it on all their social accounts did you need to confirm it?
What do you mean? Confirmation on many levels is what I need. That's like someone coming out on Twitter like Trump, and then all of a sudden nothing
Oh well,
happens.
no, now he's on Parlor or
No, Parler's been taken
oh,
down or
he,
something.
so he's off that as well.
Yeah.
Is that the
You know what-
is that the right wing pretty
Yeah,
thing?
you know what he's
Whatever it
not. You know who's been really silent during all this? OnlyFans. They wouldn't dare take Trump's account down.
Wow.
Oh my god. It's the one place he's allowed.
Yeah,
That's it.
OnlyFans.
Oh god.
But to finish off,
Sorry, just quickly, just before we finish that off, who was following Trump's fucking Twitch account?
good question.
I didn't think that was a thing. He's a 70-year-old man who eats more macas than fucking something relevant.
But this, no, hang on. Oh, well, there was.
Jesus Christ, that's so shit.
I'm fucking aware. I struggled there, man.
But it's just weird. Like, what would he have used it for? Just chatting? Just to.
I think you're getting the wrong
This
idea.
game is the best. Tremendous. It's the best game in
I
the
know
world.
so many games.
I've played the best games. I've played all the games. All the games.
Some of the best games are from China.
Oh no, nothing's good from China, man. Anyway, finishing up.
Finishing it up, just because it is kind of related. It does swing the favor a little bit back towards EA, but Jedi Fallen Order is getting a free next-gen update for both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. It will have improved frame rates on both, and it will have dynamic resolution for Xbox players.
I'm excited for that.
It's pretty cool.
I've got it downloaded on my PS5, so I'm trying to platinum it. But it's one of those games I've already
doable.
finished. Yeah, I finished it. I'm chilled. I just chuck it on. I'll chuck it on this Saturday, play through it a bit, and then yeah.
If you want any tips, I have 100% in it.
Yeah, okay.
It's great. You know what? It just annoyed me that whilst it was a free update, that was quite cool, but the red lightsaber and everything, which they bitched and moaned about for so long, and then they're like, oh, okay, fine, we'll put it in. It still wasn't enough for me to go back and play the game again.
Well, yeah, because like there's that's the issue with you, isn't it, though? Because you like 100% games, and so there's no, like, reason for you to ever bother going back unless you like them.
Speaking of 100% in games,
Yeah, Tom?
how's the whole Assassin's Creed Valhalla going, man?
Oh my God, I'm so happy you asked. It's done. I did it 104 hours.
Okay.
I beat the record
Okay.
time.
Jahan,
Yes, hello.
before we get into this, please hand me a beer, because this is
Where are the beers? Okay,
this is
you
about-
keep, like, let me...
Why?
let
What
me
are you
get the
about?
beer.
What are you about to do?
Well, Tom, I've been thinking about this all week. And now that I know the
It's
exact,
really-
I know that I know the exact quantity of the time you spent on that game, I'm going to tell you what you could have done with your life to better yourself. You know, they say it takes 30 hours to learn a new language.
Uh-huh.
You could have been fluent in fucking Mandarin, Russian, and Ethiopian. You could have taken
Why
over
didn't
the
you
world.
just go with the normal
How did
languages?
you know what I would have
With the
said?
what?
With, like, the just general normal languages people learn.
Because I want him to take over the continent. That way he has Russia covered, China covered, Africa. Well, you need to, you know.
Fair enough. Yeah, dude, you could have, what was it? He could have watched through the whole of MCU almost twice.
MCU
Almost.
is 59 hours. So you're
Current
what?
MCU, yeah.
Is it worse or better that I've already watched all the movies
Yeah,
though?
so you're 12 hours shy of watching them all twice over. You could have baked a 100-hour lasagna. There's a recipe on YouTube. What else could you have done? Oh, you could have flown around the world
how many times?
a couple of times.
You just made that one up on the spot, didn't you?
Well, look, if I can get to Ireland in 27 hours, I'm pretty sure you can fly around the world a
Fly-
couple of times.
yeah,
It's only going to take
layover.
It's only going to take 50 hours, so you can definitely do it twice, a couple of times. You could have drove. I'm sure you could have drove most of the way around the coastline of Australia in 104 hours.
I think it takes 5 days to get to Perth by car. So
5 days. So that's what 20.
Yeah, okay, you
Jesus.
make about halfway.
Who's driving? God, 5 days?
I think so.
Definitely
I don't know.
3,
All right.
less.
Well, him with 3, so he definitely could. You see, you're saying you could have drove to Perth. Not saying it would have been fun. You could have done it.
Or worthwhile, but you could have.
Could have learned a new skill,
Like,
woodworking.
be good with your hands.
You know.
Like, well, okay, enough shit talking on you. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I loved every moment of it. I think everyone should play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Don't do what I did, because you can finish the game in 40 hours and it's really enjoyable. Story's cool. And you're just a bearded guy with tattoos, or a bearded girl, I should say, as well, with tattoos. And you can...
Bearded
person of interest, and you can just kill people, and it's just fun. They nailed it. Hi, I'm Tom. I work for Ubisoft. No.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. What games are you looking forward to most in 2021? What I think of it.
Tom, you start. No doubt, Assassin's Creed, whatever next one comes out.
Yeah, of course. The next Arse Cream, I will, of course, get excited for. Actually, I really hope just they take a break for another 2 years. What I'm excited for, new Battlefield, 100%.
Has that been announced?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember why we do this? You're meant to know this.
Oh, shit. Why do I not know this? Okay.
What have you been doing for 100 hours?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Just been sitting next to Tom watching him play Assassin's Creed. I'm actively not doing anything.
That's almost worse.
That's worse. That's much worse.
That's actually actively worse.
Actively worse.
Yeah.
You could have watched a 100-hour video of lasagna.
Well, the video is only 6 minutes, but the recipe apparently takes 100 hours.
You know what? What's that video on YouTube with the Mario animation? Is like,
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
just that for 100 hours.
Don't worry.
There's also the Gandalf with the Gandalf with the
With
sax.
the Vuvuzela? Oh, okay.
It-
I
I-
thought it was the Vuvuzela.
Do you know what I think of when I think of Lord of the Rings? I think of Legolas. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Oh, speaking of that, did you hear about they finally released details on it?
I'm so happy we've segued into this.
They
Yes.
finally released details on it for the Amazon series.
The $1 billion
Oh.
Lord of the Rings Amazon TV series.
So the villain, they didn't say it directly, but the villain is going to be Sauron.
I don't know enough about
So it's
setting
gonna be,
or anything
it's
like
going to be
that.
set 2,000 years before the
Okay,
events
so
of the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and it's all basically just going to be around it's basically around like the fight for Middle Earth, and it's Sauron is like the main conflict in it.
Is there sort of any indication how many
Oh,
seasons
and
or anything like that?
It's a minimum of 5. So basically,
Minimum of 5.
so Amazon had to sign a deal with the Tolkien family that they would make a minimum of 5. To be honest, I'm happy about that. That gives the people who are creating it
Time to breathe.
and they know what they're going to do for like 5 seasons. So it's just like, okay, sick. Like they can actually like plan it out. And I hear they're going for an R rating,
Oh, fucking hell. Thank you, God.
not just for violence.
That's
Can I,
good.
can I just point out the fact that, I mean, this isn't any new news, but Sir Ian wants to come back and still do Gandalf.
I hope he does.
Same.
Wait,
Quickly.
how long do lizards? Oh my god,
Oh, wow. I'm sorry, Ian.
wizards. How long do wizards live for in Middle Earth?
I thought they were, he's not technically a wizard, though.
No, he is.
No.
He's a wizard. He says it in the first movie. A
No,
wizard
I know,
arrives
I know, but,
exactly
like,
when he's
no, but
supposed to.
Isn't he something else beyond that? Isn't he a different, like,
So,
breed?
so he is an actor.
Okay.
I like where this is going.
And he's using his acting skill.
That's not what
To-
I meant.
portray
No,
a wizard.
that's not what I meant.
So what you see is
Oh my
Pe-
God.
Peter Jackson
Hate
came
you so
to
much.
Sir Ian.
He says, I need you to use your acting skills.
No. I would like you to play a wizard.
Wizard. He said, you do know that I'm not
Robbie, what
actually
game are you
a
excited
wizard."
for this year?
Deathloop. That's
Yeah, fucking hell.
dude.
Yeah.
I've been so every I think it was like fucking the Xbox. No, it was it can't be an Xbox. It was I think
PS5.
It was
I think.
E3. Fuck, it must have been E3 2018 because we weren't even in the place we're in now. I think it was E3 2018, and like it's been delayed and delayed and delayed. And the concept, like I remember seeing the trailer, I'm like, I fucking love this concept. It's unreal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it looks so beautiful as well. It's being made by the guys that made Dishonored. Is it
Yeah.
not? Yeah.
The only thing is, so like after Microsoft bought Bethesda, so I believe it's still a PS like Sony exclusive,
Yeah.
but I would imagine it'll probably get like a month exclusivity.
It might be a year, it could be whatever, but like
I am so fucking keen for it though. But yeah, that's like I will get Miles Morales soon because I love the first Spider-Man game, and then yeah, Deathloop. I think Deathloop's out in May this year. That's like
yeah,
number
that sounds
one.
about right.
That's number one on my shopping list once my paycheck hits.
Fair
Go on,
enough.
Hit me. What's yours, John?
Well, so mine's I've got 3 games. once wishful thinking that Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 gets announced this year.
Fair. Yep.
Because it's Zelda's 35th birthday this year, so hopefully. But it's also Pokemon's 25th. And early yesterday morning, I believe it was, Pokemon Snap finally got announced with a release. Well, the release date got announced for April 30th. And I am so keen to play.
Speaking of Pokemon, I will
let
you go back. Did you hear about the guy who basically made an emulator for his Twitter account that every tweet?
How good is it? How good are some people?
It's
like
brilliant.
made a move in Pokemon Red.
It's like that's like Twitch plays Pokemon on a whole nother level. Like it's
Like
just
literally, like so he set up the tweets to go like automatically and just.
I love it. I love how creative and weird people are. And
why do that? Doesn't matter.
just want to. Why does it matter? Yeah, it's just so nice. And then my last game obviously is Mass Effect, which doesn't technically count, like Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
it counts.
It doesn't.
It counts in my mind.
I know I said this weeks ago. I think I'm very close to finishing the Ratchet and Clank that I currently have on the PS4, but I think the
Really? How many hours have you sunk into that, Robbie?
About 12, man. Not anywhere close to yours. I couldn't have learned a fucking language in that time, you know. But it took me 16 years to try and learn Irish.
Look where you are now.
Yesterday go Rev Sheed. The joke from Irish fans. See, little
All our Irish listeners tuning in right now.
little Death Notice joke, you know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the new Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart game. I think it's just because I think Ratchet and Clank was my first game on the PS2 back in 2003.
Yeah.
I got it for Christmas along with FIFA. I'm guessing 2003.
I remember playing Ratchet and Clank on PlayStation 2, and it was just shitloads of fun.
It was actually ahead of its time. It was sick. And
It
then
was great game. Great characters.
I had Jack and Daxter as well, and like that was just Naughty Dog Naughty Dog actually did the best job of raising a generation. Like they started you with Crash Bandicoot, got you through with Jack and Daxter, then got you through to Uncharted, and then The Last of Us. Is like from a child from Crash Bandicoot all the way to The Last of Us.
Holy shit, you would have been like, you would have actively been roughly in the right age group.
Naughty Dog raised the generation.
Yeah. Holy crap. Well done. Didn't realize that.
Been nurturing you. Look at you.
Look at me.
Look at us.
Who would have thought?
Not me.
Not me. What's next?
Well, now that we're in movies and entertainment, I'm happy that we segued into that. Because the most exciting news that I think gets all of our dicks hard at this table is Deadpool 3 coming to the MCU. It's rated R.
Rated R.
It's
How?
I don't know.
I'm so excited.
Same.
I think he's going to be the new Stan Lee. Honestly, I
wouldn't mind that at all.
I'm happy with that because Ryan Reynolds even said he didn't want like a traditional third like a second sequel.
Yeah, no, I'm more than happy with that.
That's why I was so confused when I saw it flash up on my phone that it was coming through. I was like, really? Like I thought this just wasn't going to happen, but
it's going to be it's going to be the way they bring when they bring in mutants. Finally, Ryan Reynolds be like, "It's about time you got here." Like it's gonna
because you like this, don't you, Robbie? Like because my argument was, how is he going to be a part of the MCU without first the X-Men being there? And then you were like, well, how about he's the one that introduces the X-Men through the dimension into the MCU? Like, yeah, okay,
yeah. He just I don't know how they'll introduce Deadpool, but I think that's how you introduce Fox into the MCU.
It's got to be Spider-Man, right? Just surely a Spider-Man crossover. He just takes the piss out of him.
Did you see the? Again, like I've said it before, but Boss Logic, shout out to Boss Logic. I love his stuff. If you don't follow him on Instagram, get amongst it. Like he lives down in Adelaide, and the stuff that he just brings out is sick. But he did a poster for Deadpool once it was announced it was coming in. So do you remember the poster for the second one where it was like the flash dance and he was like on the chair with bullets raining down? Well, he photoshopped that and it was Spider-Man's web kind of like pulling him up.
Oh shit!
And I was like, that is fucking sick.
That's great.
That's cool.
So fucking good. And like even just quickly on Boss Logic, like when he was when for the finale of The Mandalorian, anyone who hasn't seen it, fuck off. When Luke came in,
oh yeah,
he did a sick print. Even Mark Hamill tweeted it out, and like it was only up for 24 hours on sale, and the demand was so large. He was just like, all right, I'll put up for another 24 hours, but it, and like that, like you can't get the print anymore. It's like the stuff he does is insane. But yeah, no, Deadpool 3, I think, because they've announced Fantastic Four, which it has to be John Krasinski, Emily Blunt for Mr. Fantastic, and Sue Storm. Like 100%, that has to be it.
Who's the director? Has that been announced?
They haven't announced the director. They've just announced that the Fantastic Four will be like.
I don't know why. I thought it was James Gunn for some reason.
They've just announced that. No, so he's back for Guardians.
Yeah, he's doing Suicide Squad.
He's doing Suicide Squad, and then he's going straight back to Guardians.
And Suicide Squad is a fish, like, first.
Yeah, no, so he said he's finishing Suicide Squad, then he's back into Guardians.
Yeah, okay.
But Guardians have a Christmas special in 2022, so who knows?
Okay. Anyway, back on to Fantastic.
Yeah, so I the thing doesn't really matter who fucking plays that, really. I mean, it's all CGI, so who gives a fuck?
Voice still matters. Like, if you got a good voice with if the person's plastic, it doesn't really work.
If I'm going for a voice, I go for someone like Ron Perlman.
Oh, wait, he's already done that, hasn't he?
Can you give me an impersonation?
No, he did Hellboy.
No, I swear he also did the thing.
No, I can't do Ron Perlman either. And then Human Torch. That's the one you get to have a bit of fun with. I mean, they've had Chris Evans and Michael B. Jordan, so like
Two great actors.
Two great actors, and they both had better roles. And they both had better roles in the MCU after it.
Do you know? Actually, it's funny you say that, because you want to know the Flash I saw today. Because we watched the end of the Avengers, right? We saw that Endgame, and went, okay, sweet. Chris Evans is gone, and we went, does that mean he could come back as the Human Torch in Fantastic Four? If you think about it, it could totally work, but I'm going to actually just destroy all evidence of that actually happening, because whispers today on the way home is the fact that Chris Evans is returning to the MCU.
Well, he put up on Twitter after saying it's news to me. So who knows?
He might be just.
I'm surprised you're bringing this up. Tom hates Captain America.
I know.
I think Chris Evans did a fucking phenomenal job with that character.
Hold up. Why?
Hang on. I really like Chris Evans as an actor.
Yeah, but why do you not like Captain America?
I fucking hate the character Captain America.
Why?
Shit name, shit. I just don't like what he stands for.
Okay, look, that's fair enough.
His powers are fucking pathetic.
What? He's just like the
charismatic, just like hunk.
What? Like he is like super strength, super like everything. Like what? I just don't. Can we just before like that? Have you seen the clip that Kevin Feige put up of like they were doing the screenings of Endgame, and it was in Endgame when obviously it's in Endgame. And when the hammer starts to float, and then it goes, and then like he has a crowd recording of when like the hammer is caught by Steve Rogers, and it actually gives me goosebumps every time I listen to it.
I love that stuff.
It is.
I love
sick.
live. Like I love crowd reactions to things that I'm very well like invested in. Like all
Wait
today.
till I show you this. Wait till I show you this.
I can't wait.
Jahan's crowd reaction at the moment. So you know the YouTube channel where people react? Jahan today.
I got bored because I've watched them so many times. It's the Fine Bros React channel.
We're actually at work, and Jahan's sitting here with his headphones on at the desk, and he's like, "Oh, I'm watching old people react to System of a Down," and I went, "I appreciate where."
It's so nice. I would love to have seen the crowd as well, just freaking out at that. Actions are always good.
It's sick.
It's always so much fun to watch them. But yes, I love watching people that obviously don't understand the music. It's fine if you don't like it, but it's more what the fuck is going on here? Why are they screaming? Why is there blood? Or why are all rappers always like so angry? Or why are all these punk bands always so sad? Like, I love watching that stuff. Like, before that, I was watching Nintendo in New York. They have a Nintendo store, and every E3 or Nintendo Direct, obviously pre-COVID, they would have people in, like fans, and they would sit them on the ground, and everyone would watch. And I was just watching all the Smash Bro like announcements and just seeing them trying to figure out who it was, and it was just like them just jumping in joy. I'm like, I fucking love this stuff. I love that community. I love watching that shit happen. So
Can I have a program with you now, just where it's like you react to stuff?
well, you'd have to find me stuff that I haven't seen though, because
I will happily put that list together.
because well, obviously it has to be stuff that I care about. Because if I'm just watching some random shit that I don't know what's happening.
Jahan, if System of a Down was what you with old people reacting to it, I'm sure I'm going to be able to come up with some pretty crafty things.
Yeah. All right, we'll see what we can do there.
Speaking of endgame, we have now entered the endgame, and we need to close the show because this is getting too damn long, and I want to get too damn drunk.
That's fair enough.
Thank you for that. Look, if you want to follow us on socials, Instagram, _geeks, Twitter, _geeks_, follow us on Discord. Jahan, your handle on any gaming platform people can find you.
That would be N70, which is ENSEVENTEA. I apologize. It's annoying, I know, but it's easy. I don't know. It's unique.
Not as annoying as the cap-sensitive one to the man sitting to my left.
Yeah, you can find me at the Apple Crumbie, and it's all capitals Apple, and then lowercase crumb, and capitals BY.
So awkward.
If you really want to know the reason as to why that's my name, we
Not
can
really.
talk about that on the next podcast.
No, I don't really want to know. Mine is
You're
you
not
behind
helping us at all.
No, mine is you behind the bus because I ran out of characters for you behind the bushes. That is legit the story behind that name. Anyway, guys, it's been real. Look at this equipment. I feel so much better about
I like
myself.
it.
I feel so much better about
All right.
myself.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
Love you.